Check, 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 check. Desktop. All right, I think this is good. Just going to check one real quick. Y'all come on in, come on in, come on in. If y'all not in, come on in. If you are in, settle in. Because we getting going right now. If you are in, settle in. All right, we're going. If you are in, settle in. Cool, cool, cool. All right, we're running, guys. We are good and running. I don't have a way to move that screen off my eye, so I'm gonna have to check some things here. Okay, that's good, but I gotta move some other stuff around. This is a okay, yeah, this is a yeah, the video that we shot earlier. Okay, I'm checking now. All right, guys, what's up? What's up, everybody? Welcome, welcome, welcome. Oh man, my back. Welcome, everybody. Welcome, one and all, to the Mobile On sponsor, Mr. Hair Art Show. I'm your host, Ronnie Mack. You guys know me as Mr. Hair Art and Coach, and we're live. We are live, live, live. We are broadcasting live on multiple different channels, multiple different stations, multiple different platforms, all at the same time. We're broadcasting on YouTube, on Twitter, on Twitch, on LinkedIn, on Discord, Facebook, all these different channels, all at the same time under Mr. Hair Art. We're also broadcasting on our website at mobileon.com, as well as our charity websites, AAA Charity, Haircuts for the Helpless and Homeless, mobile mobilecharities.org, and our broadcasting station at Hair Art TV that broadcasts inside of mobile salon buses. So that is where people are able to reach us and see us and literally be able to communicate directly with us while we are live. And you guys are more than welcome to come on board and kick it, as well as ask any question that you may have on your mind. You're talking to the owner right now. So you can ask those questions to me and get them answered pronto. All right, where are we? Okay, don't see. Well, my chat is not up yet, guys. So if y'all are chatting, give me a second. The chat is not up and live yet. So if you're chatting, give me a second. In the meantime, in between time, I'd like to thank all of our newcomers. We'd like to thank all of our new people that have joined the school. We had a new stream of students to join up. We also have the new instructors that are joining this week. So everybody that are coming on board, thank you all for your participation. Thank you all for your patience. We know everything is kind of topsy turvy right now. We got a lot of stuff that we're working on and putting in place as we kind of work on this thing and working on the launch of the whole program or the program as a whole. We launched most of it already, and now we're about to launch the rest of it, basically in stages. We launched the first part in January, and now we're about to launch the second part. And then after that, we're going to go stage by stage and continue to upgrade and until we have the whole company on in launch mode. So as we're building, we're putting everything into place. Thank you, Cedric. I go live every day to basically stay in communication with everybody in the industry, in our company, in the program, and so on and so forth. It just depends on what part you guys are coming in on. But because I'm moving so much and doing so many things, it's difficult to communicate with me directly. So this is our best platform. Thank you, Cheryl. This is our best platform right now to basically communicate and get the word out for any information that needs to go out every day. We broadcast every day live. It's only on the weekends that we have scheduled shows on the weekends. This weekend we were programming, so the shows did not go out this weekend. We were programming for the shows that will go out this weekend. But I convinced my sponsors to still let me be live on the shows. The shows will be pre-programmed for the Saturday and Sunday show, but I will still be monitoring live and be able to answer and jump in. We just found out that I have the ability to jump into the show if need be. But I will still be monitoring live and being able to chat with everybody live over the weekend show. But all of the weekdays, yes, the weekdays we're live Monday through Friday. In this and it's me. Okay, yeah, I got four right now. Let me see. One. I see one. It's on the second page. Second page. Two, three, four. Yep, I got four. All right. All right. Miss Bonnie, how are you? Welcome into the stream. Chaos. What's up, Chaos? Welcome in to the stream. Old fashioned cuts. What's up? Old fashioned cuts. Where y'all stationed at? Where y'all located? Let me know. I like to know who's watching so that I can address you guys directly. Let's see. YouTube. We got Mr. Ed. What's up, Mr. Ed? Every day's in the house, y'all. Shaky B Most. What's up, Shaky B Most? Don Cole Haircuts. What's up? Welcome into the stream. Trula Love. Trula. I think this. No, not Tula. Tula. Love Goddess. Welcome in to the stream. And Tommy Boy Cuts. What's happening? I am just. I am just Donna Ray. Welcome into the stream. All right, let's keep going, guys. Okay, Born to Cut. What's happening? Born to Cut. Go to mobalon.com. mobalon.com. We are. Um, I don't know if it's the programming or if it's the website, but I had some text messages and a couple of emails saying that people could not fill out the form for the school. We are completely full on the school. Um, you if the form is available, then you fill it out and send it back by all means. But if it's not available, if you cannot click on it, that means we are over capacity. That means we not only cannot put people in the school or sign people up to the program, we can't even accept applications. Okay, so that happened I think twice over this weekend because we started a little bit of commercials, not much, just a little bit of commercials. It happened three times already. This is the fourth time that it's happened, and we just have to we got to keep kind of working at it because it's really there's really no way around it. I can't I'm good at this, but some things you just can't handle. I mean, some things you can't fix. Um, we're wanting to put out the advertising. We're wanting to educate the public and let people know who we are and what we do and whatnot. But every time we do, we're hit really hard with new applications, with barbers and stylists wanting to sign up for the program, with people just in general, wanting to get in. And we just don't have room. And I've had actual foul language, curse words used on my voicemail because some people were trying to fill out the form and they were angry because the form wouldn't you know wouldn't activate to allow them to fill out the form and submit an application. That's not a glitch. It's designed that way because we only have so many. Well, excuse me. Obviously, we only have so much room in the school, and then the way our school works, because we only have so many people in the program and so many spaces that we can occupy to get people in and get people out and into buses and on the street, we can't allow that many people in because you'll just be waiting. So we have 1,000 spots basically for a waiting list. Okay, and our waiting list will allow 1,000 people to come in and basically be on the waiting list and just wait for a opening, a spot to open up in the school. Well, once that 1,000 units or the 1,000 spots is reached, then now we can't take anybody. We can't take anybody even to put them on the waiting list because we're over capacity. There's no, I mean, you can imagine just 1,000 people by itself is a lot of freaking people. Okay, we're not making that many buses at a time, so we try to scale it back and let people know that this is an operation where these are real buses, these are real people, these are real lives that we're dealing with, and we don't want to overextend ourselves or put too much on what we're doing because it it literally turns into a nightmare, if you will, because of everybody that's coming in and wanting to get into the program. So we cap it out at 1,000 people, 1,000 units, spots, if you will, in the on the application at the top of on the website on mobilon.com. They were asking what application. That's the application to sign up to get into the program, to get into the school. So there's only 1,000 spaces to allow people to get in, and we hit that ceiling multiple times. Okay, and now we've hit it again. So we can't just allow people to come in. So I had people over the weekend getting extremely upset with me because I'm promoting. I'm always promoting. And one guy left a message that was saying, "Why in the f is you promoting something where we can't even?" I mean, he said, "Why are you advertising something? Why the f is you advertising something that we can't even sign up for, that we can't get in? That's stupid. Why did?" And I'm like, "Well, even if we're full right now, we're not gonna be full forever. I mean, that's like if you have a food truck or a restaurant and you sell out of all of your reservations for the weekend because you put out some good advertising. Just because you sold out of the reservation for the weekend, that advertising keeps going because you're going to be open next week. Stupid. You're going to be open again the week after next, and the week after that, and the week after that. So your advertising continues to run because you're going to continue to run. Your business continues to run. So why would I advertise and then get filled up for the time for right now, and then because you're full right now, you stop advertising altogether? That makes no sense. So I didn't call anybody back. I didn't, act a fool or anything like that. I just have to keep going because there are some people you just can't, you know, you can't fool with. You can't, you can't reason with. It just didn't make any sense. And that sounded like a person that, even if you was to get in, we wouldn't, we wouldn't want you in. We wouldn't want you in this program, basically. What's up, Curl Me Crazy? That's a smooth name, Curl Me Crazy. We love Kenny. Kenny, what's up with it? We love Kinetics is in the house, y'all. Let me get in on my deal. Kenny is in the house. We got Miss Veronique is in. What's up, Miss V? Miss Veronique is in the house. Y'all say what's up to Miguel, Miss Veronica. What's up with it? She is in the house. I saw Mr. Ed. Mr. Ed is in. I always feel good when Mr. Ed come in. We gonna get out all my people. Y'all gonna meet all my people too. All of these folks that I Miss Peaches, Crazy Eight. Y'all gonna meet all these people. Old School Mobile. Y'all see him on live coming. Old School is in. I was gonna say I don't see old. Yeah, he is in. What's up, Phil? Phil is in the house. Welcome, welcome, welcome in. Let's see. Chase is in. Jason is in. What's up, Jason? Y'all will meet Jason as well. Uh, let's see. Jonathan is in. Shaky Shake. What's up, Shake? We got a bunch of folk is in. If y'all are in, I heard we had several reports that some of the buses Wi-Fi is not working. Um, this is true. We are changing the Wi-Fi system out. We have some new systems that we are upgrading to because the new buses uh, does not communicate well with the system that we use. The system that we have right now is a little bit dated. It's a little bit older system. I like it because it's pretty robust. It's pretty it works. You know, you plug it in, press the button, and it works. But the new system, they're more powerful. They're longer reaching. You can go into more places, but they're very digital, which means they're very finicky. Okay, so they can drop in and out depending on the environment, if it gets too hot or too cold or something like that. So we're mounting them on the inside of the cabin and not the outside. Okay, so the inside it has to project through the roof of the buses, but it's going to be extremely. You'll have way more coverage. It'll be faster, and it'll work better. So we're switching those out, and y'all will be able to see those and use those as we put them together. Okay. Somebody said, "What am I drinking?" This is tea. This is tea. I'm getting over some throat issues. I've been screaming all weekend. We did lecture on top of lecture. We did several shows with the new show that we're shooting right now. We did those shows, and I'm screaming at folk to get in their places because it's outside. So it was just a whole bunch of stuff going on, and I'm just screaming. I didn't have my bullhorn. Y'all know when I'm doing my shows, I'll have a bullhorn, and I'll tell people where they need to be and where to go and all that stuff. But I didn't have it this time, so I had to scream and to kind of give out directions and stuff. And yeah, it was real loud. That video is me at our new link. This we shot this last week, and I put that on because I have some sponsors coming in. They want to see the bus, so I'm letting it run over on a loop so that they can see the buses, and then we can talk to them after the show. What's up, Darnell? Darnese is in the house. What's up? What's up? Okay. It said look on. Did she say LinkedIn or Instagram? Look on Instagram. Okay. Linked on Instagram. Okay. Kermit Crazy says, I messaged a long time ago. Okay. Messaged what a long time ago, Kermit Crazy? I get a lot of messages all the time. You may be new to the situation, but yeah, people hit me all the time, and it's I get messages, literally over 100 messages daily now. A lot of them are spam, so it's probably 50-50 at this point. And we're working on clearing that up, but still 40-50 messages of people just just messaging on a daily basis is pretty heavy. We used to get about a what? We used to get about 100 100 connections or messages, contacts a week, and that was a lot. I mean, we was like, wow, this is crazy. Now it's my little ticker. It tells you how many calls, how many messages, emails, all that stuff was 100 in one day. I was like, what the hell? And then we went through them, and then a lot of them were like automated calls and spam and bullshit. But it was still about 40 of them, 40, 50 of them that were actually people calling about the buses and the program and how they get in. We had some um, a couple of people that were pretty high up, uh, that their handlers or managers were calling trying to get some information. So we try to call these guys back. We try to call everybody back. If you call me, we definitely call you back. I call everybody back. It's just a matter of time when we call you back. The best thing is just to leave me a message. Let me know what you're looking for, what you're needing, and then we'll put you in position. Um, yes, we're gonna put those the school the new school split new school split in this week. Today's Monday, so I told him I would like to have something up and running in the next 2 days, if possible. We sent it. Yes, we did. And I can talk about that a little bit right now, but it's kind of it has to go through the process. So what we're doing, guys, everybody, when y'all go through the school, uh, um, when y'all go through the school, there's a system that we use to for all of the information in the school. They said go to the buses and go to Instagram. Buses. How do you sign up? Go to mobilon.com. mobalon.com. Um, do we have to purchase the bus before purchase the bus before the school? I don't know what you're asking. The school is to purchase the bus. You go to the school to be able to purchase the bus. The school helps you to get the bus funded, and then you're working on the bus to get to purchase the bus. You're working on the bus to purchase the bus. Okay. Instagram. Uh, Reference to how to purchase a salon bus. That was the same question. Oh no, it was someone else. Okay, this Curl McCrazy. Yeah. uh, Curl McCrazy. It depends on what you're trying to do in purchasing the bus. I'm interested in a salon bus. Yeah, everybody interested in a salon bus. It's about to be a crazy environment. Need some more information in I am from the Bahamas. Okay. I think I remember you talking to you. You was talking about purchasing a bus. You own a salon in the Bahamas. You want to know if we ship to the Bahamas. We do not ship. We ship everywhere, nationwide. We're about to ship overseas. We have some contacts that are developing relationships overseas in different locations to be able to set up what we call connections or branches. Um, we'll be able to set them up in different locations. So if you're interested in setting up in the Bahamas, you need to contact me and let me know, and then I can give you some insights on that. Um, we have some packages that we send out to people that are trying to invest or set up franchises in different locations. They're behind. We're behind right now. We're really, really behind on almost everything because it is just so sticky, which is what I was talking about just now. The school itself, we set it up, we get it approved, we get it sanctioned and licensed to release. Once it's licensed to release, then we release it to the public, and then our students go through it. You guys actually sign an NDA in the school, a non-disclosure agreement. saying that you won't talk about what we talk about in the school, how we run the program, how we set everything up, because it's all kind of hush hush type stuff, secret sauce type information that you guys are getting inside the school. But when we change the school, when we change that information, it changes the content for the NDA that you guys signed. So the NDAs are not blanketed. They just cover what you guys are studying inside the school. So there's some nuances of how we have to structure the information that we share with y'all. I'll give you an example. These buses here that y'all are watching on the screen right here, these buses are electric buses. So we're about to launch. We've already put in an order. These electric buses will be on their way. We should be receiving these buses probably next week or so. But we have a lot of buses that we ordered. They gave us a line of credit, which we've never had of this magnitude, to actually be able to purchase these buses from this maker and this manufacturer. So we're going to be using these. The problem is that these are electric buses. The electric buses don't run like the regular buses, the gas buses. Okay, whole different program, whole different program, completely almost night and day from what you guys are used to and what we teach in the school. Okay, so that means there's a whole different program that has to be revamped and literally sliced and diced and put back together so that it is relevant to what we are doing now. Since we're switching over our fleet to be electric, everything is different. The gas program is different. The insurance program is different. The charging, well, there's now a charging schedule because you can't just drive the buses home and plug them up into your outlet at the house. It'll take like 12 hours to charge your bus. So there's a program that has to be done, and when you're plugging in, you're going to supercharge stations or somewhere that can actually handle charging an electric bus. So what we have to do is have it at locations where when you're parking for the night, you're plugging in and it's charging, and then the next day it's ready to go. These buses here will also be rentable. So we have a rentable program where you're renting the buses. People that have already been through school, they have their license, they can go around and literally rent our mobile slum buses and drive them out, do their thing for the week, and turn them in. So that's a whole different program. That's actually in the school. So the school is pulled down, is pulled down, and then has to be uh, um, kind of chopped up, taken out spots that doesn't. I mean, we'll still have Jeffrey. We'll still have gas buses, but when they're being phased out, we're letting everybody know what it is we're doing. Um, okay. Barney says he do we have do we have the regular buses? Yeah, we still have the regular buses. I just said that we still have the gas buses. It's just we're adding and kind of shifting into the electric buses. They're just way more efficient. They're way more user friendly. They're way more customizable. They're way more identifiable. We can just do so much more and so many more things with the electric than we can with the gas buses. I know people are not their brains are not tuned to using electric versus gas, but once you get in it and you start rolling it, you'll understand why. These are multi-billion dollars that are switching over to like Amazon, like like USPS, UPS is now switching over. There's Walmart uses electric buses. These are multi-billion-dollar companies. They know what they're doing. Therefore, we follow their trend. We follow their example, their lead, because they know what they're doing. They spent millions upon millions of dollars, hundreds of millions of dollars researching this stuff. So I don't have to, because they already did. So that's what we do. Now, this program that we do is brand new. No one's ever done what we are doing right now. Therefore, what we are doing, there is no blueprint for. You understand what I mean? There's no company that we can go and mimic. There's no game plan that we can say, oh, well, they did it like this, so we'll do it like that. No, there's nothing and no one that we can kind of, look and see how they did it, and then we can do our thing. We're that company. We're the ones who's putting this thing together, and it's not cheap. It costs millions upon millions of dollars to put this thing together, and I'm literally spending a lot of our sponsors' money, our investors' money, and my money to put this thing together and launch it properly to get it out there to you guys, for you guys. Do we sign schools, school students, college? Okay, like Barber College. Do we sign school college students in this program? Yes, we do. It just depends on the setup for who you guys are and what y'all are trying to do, because as I said before, we're full, and we, no matter where you're coming from, whether you're just a barber stylist off the street, or you're coming in from your own location, you're owner of your own location, you want to diversify, or you're coming in from a school or college or whatever. It really doesn't matter. A bus is a bus, okay? And putting you on a bus and getting you out there to roll and do your thing, it costs money, it costs time, it costs skill and everything that to teach and train and get you ready to operate that unit. So it's not something that people just say, oh, I want one here. I'll sign up. I'll get one. No, these are $100,000 up, $100,000 and up units, and the program itself. You're really not. It's really not the bus and the unit that you're paying for. It's really the service, the whole program that you're paying for. Like I said before, I tell people all the time, anybody can go and buy a bus or a truck or a van and go and just throw in a station and put in a chair and a mirror and just get out there and go and do hair. The problem is you're going to run into some really big issues with legalities and operations and procedure and how and what you're supposed to do. You can't just roll a bus that doesn't have actual running water in it. And this is almost coast to coast now. This is almost every state that says you have to have hot and cold running water in your rig, okay, in your mobile salon. And the hot water has to reach a certain temperature so that it is qualified to kill germs. Okay, that's because when you're washing your hands, you have to use hot water to wash your hands and kill germs on your hand. Cold water can't do that, so you have to use hot water, not scalding hot where it burns your hands out, just hot enough water to where you can wash your hands and kill germs. Even in shampooing hair, you have to shampoo hair at a certain degree temperature. Otherwise, you can get the general public sick because you can't shampoo people's hair in cold water. So there's legalities in it. There's restrictions and rules in it. Same thing with the restroom. You have to have a restroom on board, and this is being adopted state by state by state, nationwide, because um, there are many brick and mortar facilities, barber shops and beauty salons that are pushing that the mobile salons, the mobile barber shops and beauty salons, has to accommodate the law. It's called the lawsuit if they breach or go into a lawsuit. If we breach or they go into a lawsuit, is basically it's called a misaccommodation or accommodating the law. If you don't accommodate the law, meaning if you don't follow the rules, if you don't follow the law, um, then you shouldn't be operating. You should be shut down. That's what they're accusing us of. That's what they're accusing all mobile salons or all businesses that are operating that's in the same field as they are. So you got a brick and mortar and you got a mobile salon. If you're in a mobile salon, they feel and they sing, and rightly so. I understand the position because I'm a business owner. So you have to have the same rules and regulations that they have. Whatever they have to do, you have to do. So if they have to have sanitary measures and meet those requirements, then you have to as a mobile salon. If they have to have regular inspections, even surprise inspections, you have to have surprise inspection. In the law for the barber and beauty industry, state board, every state board across the country has to be able to perform what's called surprise inspections. Surprise inspections mean they can come in and just inspect your location without notification. They just pop up and inspect you. And that's by law. If they can't do that, then you're out of compliance. Well, if you're mobile, they can't do a surprise inspection because they don't know where you are. You're driving around. You follow me? Now, in a brick and mortar, you're there. You're at an address. You're in a building. You're not going anywhere. So they can just pop up and do a surprise inspection. Fine. But if you're in a mobile salon, you're driving around. They can't locate you. They can't do a surprise inspection. It's difficult. So we have GPS tracking on our buses. On all of our buses have the same GPS tracking system, and we're logged in. We actually have our account. That account is $10,000 per 10. So basically, every um, every 10 buses or 10 units that we put out, we have to have the equivalent of $10,000 worth of GPS tracking systems on each one. So you're literally looking at about $10,000 per bus. So, and this to get listed, meaning we have our own satellite, we have our own GPS link to the satellites that are in the air to be able to pinpoint where these buses are at all times. It's the same thing as having a cell phone. Every cell phone has a GPS tracking unit in it, but these are multi-billion-dollar companies that produce these phones and that give you your service. AT&T, T-Mobile, Verizon, all of them. So they can afford the cost or the charge that the satellite companies charge each phone to be able to locate this phone and for you to be able to see yourself walking around and see your family members or whoever you want to track walking around in your with your GPS. As you're driving, it'll tell you turn left up here, turn right, go up straight, and all. That's the GPS. Okay, so if you're on your own, it's a different system. Okay, we are on our own. We have a different system, so we have to pay for that. So it's very, very expensive, very expensive. So these are the types of things that I tell people. Yes, you do have to have a restroom. They're saying they don't have to have a restroom in their state. You may not right now. You may not right now, but it's coming. I've seen states that said no, we don't require having a restroom on board. But this is what I'm saying. This is what I'm explaining to you right now. The brick and mortar facilities, they're not allowing that. They're not having that. So if they have to have a restroom in their facility, you have to have a restroom in your facility because they have to have one. You don't have to have male female. You only have to have a unisex, just like a regular brick and mortar. So a unisex restroom on board is allowable because a unisex restroom in a brick and mortar location is allowable. Okay, you understand? So if you don't have to have one, then all of the barbershops and beauty salons all across the land is gonna say, well, I don't have to have one. I shouldn't have to put one in mine if you ain't gotta have. That's what's going on. You follow me? So that's what we have to do in our business is follow the law and be accommodating to the law. We have to make sure that we follow the rules and give or do what they're giving to put on. Uh, Jason says they have right. They just adopted. Okay, so yeah, they just adopted the restroom policy in his state. Jason, what state are you in? Okay, Miss Vernice says ginger and pineapple shot. Coach will knock out whatever you're going. Yeah, I'll try it. I'll try it. Right now, I'm just drinking tea with honey. Uh, Old school says how large? Hold on. Let's see. Hold on. Okay, that's Miss Vernice. That's old school. I mean, okay, that's Darnell. What's up, Darnell? Darn easy. Okay, old school says, how large are the electric buses in comparison to the gas bus? Yeah, that's them right there. That's those right there on the in the shot. So if y'all are in a parallel portrait mode, y'all might want to go to YouTube or Facebook or something. Y'all be able to see the whole screen. but they're about the same size as a gas bus. So you have the equivalent of those. So to me, they're um, way more user friendly. Oh, and Phil, I'm gonna have to reach out to you after my meeting because um, Loma sent me some messages about our deal what we was dealing with today, and I don't have our package yet either because I think you sent a message on that as well. So I'll check on that when we get done with the show, and then I'll reach out to you. But yeah, I checked on that as well. But yeah, these buses here are are about the same. You can see me walking around the bus right now, and I'm 6'3", so I'm standing up straight and still got plenty of headroom. So yeah, it works. It works extremely well for what we're doing. And it's all electric. There's plenty of room to build on the inside and all that stuff. So it's a brand new thing. Yeah, it's all automatic. Everything. Yeah, when you press a button, it just opens and closes the door. It's basically a way to be more secure in the buses because if something is happening or something's going on, you can basically shield yourself and close off from anything that's happening out in front because you can see those are steel. That is like a steel box. So if something happens, you can close yourself off, and so you're pretty safe. Because when you're standing in the back, if somebody's messing with your rig or trying to do something nefarious, you're able to just press that button and it locks it off. It's like a safe, like a safe room. So it closes everything up, locks everything off, and then sets off a panic signal to let the authorities in the area know that you're having a problem on your bus and so on and so forth. So it's a lot of the stuff we can't talk about, but we'll talk about in the school. But yeah, it's very very sophisticated. I mean, extremely sophisticated. The stuff that you guys are gonna see, the stuff you guys are gonna see, it'll blow your way. It will blow your way. Okay. Um, Yeah, what's up, Crazy Eight? Crazy Eight said, when can we get electric bus? They're going to be coming on. We're going to be bringing them into um, our location here in Dallas in the next 2 weeks. So we'll start working on those. We still got a learning period, testing them out, and making sure that we can actually do with them what we need to do with them, and we still have to get them legal and sanctioned. The school can't start a course. Yeah, we just talked about the school. We're the the setup for the school. Like I said before, is when we're bringing in new content and new material, we have to bring the school down completely, revamp it, and then put the other information up. Like I said, the electric buses and the new laws for the new regulations, all of that stuff has caused us to have to bring the school down, revamp a bunch of stuff that's in the school right now has to be changed. A bunch of stuff. Even some of our sponsor material and the way that our sponsorship works has to be changed. For instance, um, actually, I can't talk about a lot of the stuff, but the way we pay through ACH. Excuse me. We pay through ACH when you're on a mobile salon bus and you do hair. Well, when you do hair, you will get paid, but we'll also get paid because we take a percentage for management. We manage the buses. We manage your all of your amenities, all of your necessities, gas and well, not in this case it's electric, but we still manage the electric because when you go and plug in, that they charge you for that. So instead of paying for gas now, we will be paying for electricity. So we're working on that right now. We have to get deal because we had deals with Shell and Exxon. My brother-in-law actually, or my I guess it's called cousin-in-law. Whatever a cousin to your wife is that a cousin-in-law? I guess it'll be a cousin-in-law. Never even thought of that. But anyway, works at Exxon. So we have deals with them, and that's how we do our gas program. But now we have to do. We're going to be doing electric programs. So we have to forge relationships with the electric dealers and who provides the supercharging stations and all that. And when we put contracts in place, that way all of our buses can go and charge up. Um, how long does it take to charge? It depends on your bus and how low a charge you need, how much of a charge you need, and how low you are on your charge. Sometimes it may take 5-10 minutes to top it off. Sometimes it may take 30 minutes or an hour on a supercharger. If you're on a slower charger, it may take a few hours to charge your bus up. So it just depends on where you are. Most people will come in, plug in overnight, let it charge up all the way overnight, and then run it for the whole day, and you're good to go. And then come back and you plug it back in overnight. So there's never any stopping that you need to do. And yes, that's right. My my moderator said we have solar panels. Yeah, we do have solar panels on the roof of the buses that we keep them charged up anyway. So when you're parked, you're charging as well. But we were talking about the course itself has to be brought down, has to be recharged, has to be reset, and then when we change, everything we change, we have to sign off on it, send it back to our accountants, our attorneys, make sure that it's legal, make sure that we're teaching the right thing, and then we put it back up and we go from there. Our new schooling, we will have a ongoing um, revamp, which means we'll be able to change things on the fly, but it'll be synced with our legal team, so they'll be able to go in regularly and check it. And if they see something they don't like or something that needs to be changed, we will highlight it in the school, so it will show up in red or yellow, depending on what it is, to let you know this information may be old, outdated, or incorrect, and then we change it because that does happen. It hadn't happened to us, but it does happen where people will get into a situation. I'm gonna tell y'all how serious this is because a lot of people will say, "Well, it ain't that. I mean, dude, just give me my license. I just want to get." Can't do that. You cannot do that because once you release a student or put someone out there that you have trained to do something a certain way. Say you're a doctor and you go and you learn how to do a certain operation, okay, and then you learn to do it this way, um, or you learn this medicine is for this illness or what have you, and then you get out there in the field and then you start doing that operation that way, or you start prescribing that medication, and a lot of people get sick or people die. You know who that doctor is going to turn around and sue or point the finger to? No, they told me. They told me to do it like that. They told me to do the operation like that. They told me to prescribe this medicine or this medication for that illness. They said that. Same thing here. They'll tell us or they'll point the finger at us. No, they said that we can park here and do that. They said that we can operate. They said that we can dump our water tanks or our shampoo bowls and everything here or that or do. And now you got lawsuits on your hands because people are saying that we told them that they can do X, Y, and Z, and we did not, or it's outdated or has been changed. So we have to stay up on all of that because lawsuits are very easy these days. People can sue at the drop of a dime, and there's nothing you can do but protect yourself with plenty of attorneys, which our attorneys charge us an arm and leg, and then countersue to stop people from doing that. That's what people are doing now. When you get sued, you countersue to let people know, hey, we're not an easy target. If you come after us, we're gonna come after you. So that's the only way, and you make examples out of people because you don't want people just suing you left and right over and over and over again. That's hundreds of thousands of dollars, which we could be putting somewhere else in the company that is more beneficial. So um, that's just precaution. That's what we do to make sure that we don't have issues. I haven't been sued for anything like stupid that literally is better off being dealt with. I like to deal with things. I would rather pay you and get rid of you than to go to court and go through a whole thing because um, yeah, our attorneys are vicious. They wanna spend every nickel and dime destroying people because they don't want this to turn into a habit of people coming after us. So, and rightly so. I understand that and I appreciate that, but it just leaves a bad taste in my mouth for them to go after people like that. So I'd rather negotiate, deal with you, and then everybody's happy. We walk away from the table and leave each other alone. Just leave each other alone. So that's the best way to deal with anything. Okay, let me get up out of here, guys. We done ran out of time. Um, so yeah, so hopefully I don't see any of the sponsors or any of the investors that told me that they would be in today. They said that they would post and tell me. I told them just come in and say what's up, coach, or something like that. But I don't see anybody that has came in, so I'm just gonna keep moving. Um, but I appreciate everybody for coming in. I know what's gonna happen. They're gonna come in and say, "Oh man, we thought it was going this and that." No, no, just help me out here. I'm trying my best. I'm moving this thing. Um, but I'll be back tomorrow, guys, 6 o'clock. And I got some surprises for y'all this weekend, or this week. So y'all kind of get prepared. We should be able to bring this stuff out to you all and speed up the process. Y'all know that's my mission for the next 3 months is to speed up the process and get everybody in and out of the school into these buses so that we can start ramping up to do. I want to be prepared and ready by May to do the big launch, the grand launch, and start doing a bunch of stuff with the general public. And that's dangerous stuff. So we'll be ready if we can get everybody in position. All right, guys. I'll see you all tomorrow. I'm running back on the Shops and Salon Network, the Hair Art Network, and the new Mobile Salon Network, bidding you guys peace and blessings. Please take care of yourself, and if you can, take care of someone else. If we all did that, we all will be taken care of. If you haven't signed up to the Mobile Salon Network, go to mobilon.com, mobalon.com, and sign up. The application is at the top of the page on the right-hand side. Click on it, fill it out, and submit it back in. If everything's good, someone will contact you and let you know what the next steps are. If you haven't donated, please donate. We have our own charity called mobilecharities.org. If you go to mobilecharities.org, you can donate. We have all of our charities kind of combined into up under one umbrella where you can donate and help as many people. You can help by donating to one charity or many charities at the same time. It's the best way to donate and help a bunch of people at the same time. All right, guys. Thank you all so very much for coming through. I'll be back tomorrow, 6 o'clock, and I should have a little something for y'all. So kind of stay tuned for that. I'm going to try to have something every week. I'm going to try to have something for y'all to see and to be able to chew on and go into as you're going through the school, or everybody that's in buses. Y'all will have something to be able to upgrade what y'all are doing in the buses in preparation for the new buses that we have. Oh yeah, that's right. They said address the switch out. Yes, the switch out will not affect anybody that do not want to switch out. It will not affect anybody that does not want to switch out. Switch out means turning your bus in for one of the new buses, for one of the electric buses. Everybody will be able to do it. There will be no extra cost, no extra charge at all. In fact, some people, if you have a higher up bus than what we're putting you into, you'll actually get compensated for the switch out. But switching you over to electric, there will be no extra charge. Even if you're in a older dated bus, there'll be no extra charge at all. We're paying for everything to switch everybody out. Your contracts will stay the same. They may even upgrade. Looking at what I'm looking at, they may even upgrade. But we'll talk about that tomorrow. Just remind me because I totally forgot today. But yeah, the switch out will be quite easy. And every bus that was designed and customized, we'll take that customization and switch it over to the next bus. So we'll put you in the starter bus and then take everything, switch it over to the new bus, and then get you back rolling as quickly as possible. Okay, okay. All right, guys. Thank y'all for coming through. I'll see you all tomorrow. Everybody be good out there, and remember our motto: respect yourself, because image is everything. Peace.